How many of you guys get nervous sometimes about walking into a to an escrow or title office and having a conversation with them? I mean, be completely honest. By a show of hands, how many of you get nervous or aren't sure what to say? Yeah, I mean, and I'll tell Ronnie this, right? We were just talking about this. Even just recently, I still get the heebie-jeebies when I'm going to call somebody. I literally had to go to therapy because of the fear that I would get and the anxiety that I would get. I don't know if Ronnie wants to share his side of it, but I mean, it's to that level. Now, I've been able to overcome it, and I want to share with you guys how we've been able to overcome them. But let's talk about the three things we're going to discuss today. The first thing is, how do we actually formulate a strategic marketing plan? Let's lay it out. Let's take the 10,000-foot view and create an outline of how I would recommend you start looking for direct business. Then we're going to discuss some of the obstacles that you might run into, both emotionally. Ronnie likes to call them excuses, and I think to some degree he's right. But again, stemming from fear, right? It's an excuse you create, sort of rationalizing the fear that you experience. And I get it. We all have experienced that. And then the third thing we're going to talk about is how to take specific action on the steps that we're going to be talking about. Now, is this the only strategy that's out there? No, there are many different strategies, but we're going to talk about this specific strategy today. And at the very end of the show, I will go ahead and we'll open it up for questions, maybe the last 15 minutes. So if you have questions, write them down. If we don't answer it by the end of the show, you will be invited to ask us anything, and we'll be more than happy to oblige. Ideally, about the topic that we're discussing, we'll definitely give those preference. So so Ronnie, anything you want to add to what we're going to be discussing today?
No, but I do want people to know when it comes to and it's more toward the end that we're going to talk about this, but I do want people to know whether you have fears or you don't know how to put together a marketing strategy. It's like going to the gym for the first time. I've had to start the gym over again so many times in my life. I'm